Hi everyone, the Spiderman here. So guys, as you've just seen, just a little update on the mature male green bottle blue I sent yesterday. John has messaged me on Facebook saying that the tarantula got there perfectly fine. The packing was absolutely top notch, which is always nice to hear. And I did say yesterday, only takes between 17 and 20 hours, and that delivery took 18 hours, so which is absolutely spot on really. So hopefully in the future, the female will have some babies, and John said that he'll send me a couple of slings, which is very, very nice of him. So let's get on to the main topic today, and unfortunately, we have a couple of deaths in the collection. So let's take a look. So ladies and gentlemen, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, the first death comes from my Huntsman. Now, if you didn't know, I've been away to North Yorkshire to see my family, and I went there for 4 days. So before I went, I filled up all the water dishes, gave the spiders a feed, the ones that needed a feed, and this one here, I filled up her water dish, gave the enclosure a mild spray, and gave her a feed as well. And when I came back off my holiday, she was actually slumped inside the water dish, and if I just move her abdomen from the carapace, that was actually detached as well. The half of her body was out of the water dish, and the actual abdomen was inside the water dish. So, and if I just move this as well, one of her legs has come off. So I'm presuming that she might have fell from the side of the enclosure, and she's hit the water dish, and unfortunately she sadly passed away, I'm afraid. But she is an actual adult female anyway, so females don't live very long. But yeah, unfortunately she's sadly passed away, and yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately. Like I just said, I filled up the water dish, gave her a feed before I left, and I was only gone 4 days, so I wasn't gone that long. So that's the first death in the collection, and let's go on to the other one. So guys, the second tarantula to unfortunately pass away is my mature male Canthoscurria geniculata, and I only got him on the 31st of August, which was only 2 weeks ago, so I haven't really had him long. I'll say him again, I filled up his water dish before I left, I gave him a feed, but since I've had him, he keeps moving his water dish all the time, and he keeps moving it under his cork bark. So if I just move my camera to here, lift up the cork bark, and there is water dish just there. So that's where he keeps moving it to, so I'm presuming, not presuming, but he's definitely moved it. But I don't know if he's died from dehydration. I don't think he would, not in 4 days, probably in a couple of weeks he probably would, but I wasn't really gone on holiday long, so I'm presuming he's probably died from old age. And if you didn't know, he actually matured into a male over 15 months ago, so that is a very, very long time. And the person who I got him off, he said he hasn't made a sperm web in a very long time, so it sounds like he's probably died from old age. But yeah, not really much you can do, unfortunately. That's what happens in the hobby. You get some good times and some sad times. But let's just take him out of his enclosure, measure his leg span, and let's see how big he actually was. So there we go guys, I've stretched his legs out. So let's just get my measuring tape and put the measuring tape by his first leg just there, and the back of his leg. It measures at 6.5 inches, and I thought he was a little bit bigger than that. I thought he was probably around about the 7 to 7.5 inch in leg span, but yeah, he's a huge boy. And if you look on the first pair of legs, you can see his mating hooks. So guys, there is the first mating hook just there. If I just point to it, you can just see it there. There's his first one, and he should have another one on his other leg as well. So there we go guys, and there is the second one there. So he'll use these mating hooks to lift the female up in the air, and then he'll put these hooks inside the female's fangs. It's just extra security for the male so he doesn't get eaten. So yeah, let's just flip the mature male over, and let's have a look at his end body. So guys, as you've seen, I have flipped over the tarantula, and you can see his end belly on his pedipalp. So these are his pedipalps just here, and his end belly is that red sac there, which is that's where he stores his sperm. And he should have one on this side as well, but unfortunately I can't see it. And if you see these 2 black hooks here, there's one there, and there's one just below the red sac. That's where he uses them to inject his sperm into the female. So if you see any tarantulas looking like this with the red sacs under the pedipalps, then you'll know it's a mature male. So a little bit sad to actually show you this video, but I like to keep my amazing subscribers updated. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for watching, everyone.